Yeah, what's good, cryptocurrency fans out there? Welcome back to the EverythingAltcoin channel. Today, we're going to be talking about Base once again. It's been a little bit of time since I've talked about Base, and I wanted to talk a little bit more about some of the ecosystem players on there because a lot of development has come into Base ecosystem. Some projects from other chains also have ported over to Base. Now, before we get into talking about all of that, I would like to ask you guys, subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't already. We're on the road to 20K subscribers. If you guys would like to help out with that, hit that red subscribe button. Don't forget to like the video. Comment what you guys think about this Base ecosystem and these altcoins I'm going to bring up to you guys in the comment section down below. And while you guys are down there, you guys can hit that Discord link to join the Discord to continue the crypto conversation we're having daily. And while you guys are there, you guys can ask your questions on how to get into some upcoming projects, private sales. As you guys know, we have been getting into some bangers, and I've also made some great calls on the open market as well that you guys do not want to miss out. So check out that Patreon group. Check out my essentials to mastering tokenomics, as this is very important if you guys are beginners in this space, especially, and you guys want to make some good money in this space. You need to understand tokenomics. Links will be in the description and in the comment section down below. And let's get right into the video, guys. So as I've told you guys multiple times, Base is about to be one of those hot ecosystems, and it's looking like this cycle Base and that Solana ecosystem have been making people a lot of money. So far, processed $30 billion in daily stable coin transfer on December 6th, a new record, right? So this is the most by any L2, Ethereum L2 ever, and that is crazy. A lot more people are flocking over to Base because there's a lot of action going on there. From any narrative you're really looking onto, they're pretty much starting to build on Base now, right? But right now, the AI and AI agents narrative have taken a lot of shine in that Base ecosystem, and this is what you can see. $4 billion have been deposited, which is up from a $300 million deposit of the beginning of 2024, and we just pretty much ended. So a lot of projects, as you guys can see, 2024 300 billion was deposited here, and the increase just continues to go. How high will this Base ecosystem honestly go? And as I said before, there is no Base token right now. I do believe there will be, and I hope you guys been minting those NFTs that the Base people themselves have told you to mint. I think they're going to be important, but we'll see if I'm right or wrong in the future, of course. But until then, Base has no token itself, so people are actually playing in the Base ecosystem. They're using things like aerodrome to actually hedge their bet for the Base ecosystem, and this Base ecosystem has grown tremendously. When we look at this now, it actually has gone to page 10 now. This is huge from where we was at much earlier in this cycle. More projects have now come onto here, right? And there's been some successful projects, like one of my babies, Virtual, gone from about 2-3 cents to $1.81. It's $1 billion market cap as of right now, about to hit $2 billion market cap. Aerodrome at a strong $2.13 at a $1.4 billion market cap. We brought this to you guys around, well, me and my Patreon members, we got in around the 20-cent mark, right? So you're looking at this pretty nice right now. You guys, this is increase. We're not going to be talking about these projects because you guys should already know about them by now. And Morpho seems to be one of the latest ones that's gaining a lot more traction. There's been some people actually buying some big bags of Morpho lately, right? So these three are pretty strong players in this Base ecosystem that you guys can go ahead and look into, but we're going to be talking about some other ones. First being Spectral. Now, you guys should already know about Spectral. We talked about it a few times on this channel. It's sitting at $12.52 at a market cap of $176 million, fully diluted valuation of $1.2 billion, all-time high. Pretty much 12 days ago, we hit $18. Now, if you guys don't know, Spectral is backed by the likes of Samsung and some others, but they are also made by Coinbase team as well. And Spectral now allows you to create AI agents, right? So Spectral is reinventing how we think about trading agents and democratizing access to crypto. Anyone can create, deploy, and monetize their own agents through a simple conversation, right? So this is something that they end up doing. This is something similar to Virtual's protocol, them also launching agents as well, and they do have their own agent, Spectra. I've traded this, I called it out in the Discord a while back ago, but there's some other ones on there. This ecosystem itself seems to not have caught too much steam as of right now, so it's still kind of early. We have to see how their agent marketplace picks up, but Spectral looks like it's going to be a pretty good play within that base ecosystem. Next, we have research coin. Sorry, a lot of people aren't really talking about this, especially if you're not very knowledgeable about DeSci and things like that, but this thing should be on a lot of people's radar. It is sitting just below $1, and if we look at the max chart, this thing went from 1 penny back last year in October and had a nice little run all the way up to about 82 cents, and then now it got up to about $1. So you guys could have got this for the low. And why is this pretty big here? Well, we're talking about Coinbase, right? If you guys don't know, that is Brian Armstrong is the co-founder and CEO of Coinbase, but he is also the co-founder and CEO of research, which is why more people should actually have research on their radar, because it's pretty much one of Brian Armstrong's project. He is essentially the CEO and co-founder of Research Hub, right? This is all focused on DeSci and things like that. So I believe that once people start to take notice that Brian Armstrong is behind Research Coin, they might start to flock onto it. Especially, it's not even listed on Coinbase as of right now, which is pretty surprising coming from the fact that it is Brian Armstrong's project, right? So I assume it's going to be listed there at some point in time. We did see not too long ago Brian Armstrong also meet with Trump. So things is going to get pretty interesting, I should say, for 2025. Next, we can't go too far without talking about propy now, right? Propy sitting at $84 million market cap, fully diluted evaluation of $145 million, sitting at $1.46. Now its all-time high was 7 years ago. This is an OG, a dino coin, what most people call it, all-time high of $5.15. And I do believe that as RWA continues to grow and become a bigger narrative, propy is going to be one of the big projects. As I told you guys, propy is looking to become the crypto / Web3 of Zilla, and they have backers from Tim Draper, other notable names in like the Web2 world and things like that. They do always have some big Twitter spaces with these huge traditional investors like Kathy Woods. And as you guys can see right now, he shows that on CMC 100% of its supply is circulating, but on CoinGecko it doesn't show that. So there's kind of some discrepancies there that needs to be addressed at some point in time, right? So I do believe that propy is going to be a big one. But another thing is that if you guys remember a little while back when Trump said he plans to make American-based cryptocurrency companies, right, tax-free, right? So a lot of these American-based crypto companies are actually starting to pop up on a lot of people's radar, and people don't know propy is an American-based crypto company. Same with Research Coin, and these guys will fit a different type of regulation, which is going to be looking pretty good, especially once they all are on Coinbase. Next, I recently mentioned Uki. I do believe this is going to be a huge D-pin project that not a lot of people are really talking about as of right now. It is sitting at a $42 million market cap, fully diluted evaluation of $374 million. We scrolled down, its high was 3 days ago where it was just under 4 cents, and I believe that this thing is going to run crazy. It's only up from pretty much close to 4x from its lows of 3 months ago. This is a newer altcoin, and it's focused on decentralized spatial computing, which is freaking huge, guys. If you guys don't know, not too long ago, Pokemon Go, the company behind Pokemon Go, Niantic, did come out that they use that app for spatial computing, which to get the resources centralized, and Uki is pretty much combating that and making a decentralized version of spatial computing. Now, a lot more people are actually dropping think pieces on what Uki is looking to become and what the CEO has actually talked about in all these game-changing products and build-ups that they're going to have, right? Like their robotics, they have 5 robots in development. 5 advanced robots are in the work, designed for spatial computing and more. $85,000 invested, right? $85,000 invested into new robots, including cutting-edge units from unit tree interoperability. The robots are different from different manufacturers, will work together via the polymesh, a unique spatial system, which is coming from Uki, And then going down, they make it pretty affordable as well. Lower production costs. Robots cost just $3K to produce compared to the $30,000 and $60,000 traditional robots. Of course, you're going to have the retail pricing. Expect robots to be priced between $5,000 and $10,000, right? Massive interest. Around 60,000 locations are already interested, with the projection to hit 100K soon. And as you guys can see, 100 billion devices connected on an open decentralized protocol, right? They do have a burn mechanism, which they call it as their burn credit mint cycle. So essentially, for developers to even use their Uki products, they actually have to buy Uki tokens and then burn them, permanently removing them from circulation. So you guys already know how that all essentially works, but you guys have to check out Uki, and I believe this one is going to be a huge project going into the future as well, going into a year or two. My last project is RWA Inc. This is sitting at a measly $13 million market cap, fully diluted valuation of $107 million. Not too long ago, it hit its high. Just 7 days ago, it hit 14 cents. I won't go too crazy on talking about it because I have made an in-depth video on it, but it's the first ecosystem to leverage Web3 to launch fractional assets on chain. RWA offers end-to-end tokenization services, including tokenization strategy, tokenomic strategy, marketing, branding, fundraising support. It's essentially kind of a launch pad on their platform as well. They do have a burn mechanism as well to it. So RWA Inc. is looking like it's going to be an interesting RWA play going into this, alt season that we're going to have here. Now, I do have some other notable, projects, honorable mentions that I do want to bring up here as well. Like alienbase. We've talked about alienbase when it comes down to aerodrome. We told you that as aerodrome does good, people are going to look for the second DEX to be, decent on base as right now. So people right now have been flocking to alienbase, as you guys can see here. When we first talked about it, it was around here somewhere. I forgot, around here. So that you're looking at 10 cents. So it gone up to about a high of 56 cents. So people are now buying a lot of alienbase, and people do like the alienbase DEX a little bit better than aerodrome itself. So this is going to be something that you guys can also look into. Next is propbase, which is bringing fractional real estate on chain as well. So you're looking at this was on Aptos. I wasn't a big fan of it when it was on Aptos because I didn't really think the Aptos ecosystem was going to really take off like that, but they also ported over to base. You guys can see it's on Aptos right now, but it's also now on base. They have ported over there as well. So this is all in the RWA narrative. I do believe that prop base has some good potential here. And lastly is Super Champs, which is a gaming altcoin here, sitting at a $74 million market cap, fully diluted evaluation of 84. They did give a nice airdrop to people, and people are pretty excited about this one. I haven't looked into this too much, but I do know that some of the Web3 gamers, crypto gamers, have talked a lot about Super Champs. So this should be something on your radar as well. But that is the video for you guys. I want to know what you guys think. Leave your thoughts in the comment section down below. And if you guys haven't subscribed there yet, please do so. We're on the road to 20K subscribers, and I'll check you guys later. Peace, YouTube.